Going to the gym. Wanted to start another live. Talk things through. Set the day up right. And show you guys what I do today. I have an upper body workout lined up for today. It's, what day is today? Wednesday. It's 8:45 in the morning. I'm pretty much on schedule to be at the gym before 9 o'clock and then be able to start my workout then. And yeah, that's the thing. I have my new microphones, the Rode Micros. Super excited. You know, simple things make you happy in life, right? I just got these a couple of days ago. I like the, I don't know, this sounds freaking silly, but you know, $100 investment. I have this charging case now instead of having I had the so-called cable version, meaning I didn't like the fact that I never knew how much charge my microphones had. So now with this thing, I get an extra one in case I need it. Meaning if I, for instance, have a meeting with my clients and then I run the live in the background, I could attach the other microphone to it's got this magnetic clip. I can attach it to my computer and then have the other one here. And then get going like that. Pretty exciting. Like I said, simple things for simple people. You don't need to buy a new Lamborghini to make you happy. No, anyhow, just you know, some functional upgrades and improvements to make your life a little easier. And speaking of equipment, something I mentioned last time, I'm thinking about maybe, because I have 2 SIM cards on this phone. I have the iPhone 15 Pro that I use for all my content. I have the front-facing camera, so maybe in the future, I'm thinking of getting the new iPhone 17, maybe the Air or the Pro. I have both of them reserved, so there's this local dealer or an Apple store, whatever you call it, my go-to guy. And I was thinking of using the 15 Pro for my content, because now when I have 2 SIM cards in this one, I have to always turn off the other one when I do my 5G live. Don't ask me why. But then I could just have this old phone, keep the physical SIM card here, and the eSIM, I could transfer that over to the new phone. I don't know, maybe that's a silly idea, but that way I could run more lives. Because now when I have a live going on, I can't answer any phone calls or whatever. So that way I would be able to do both. But maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe I don't like carrying 2 devices. So we'll see. And the thing is that with the Air, it doesn't have a physical SIM card slot. So maybe the 17 Pro would then, from that perspective, be better. It gives me more flexibility. But anyhow, I want to hold it in my hand first, see how slim that is. Off topic, I know. What's today's signal? Every day starts the same way. You got to understand what's relevant for today. Ignore all the noise. Say no to all the bullshit. And understand what's relevant in your life. What's my today's signal? My today's signal is to be able to train and then create content for the following day. I actually already scripted one video this morning for me to record tomorrow. Then I need to, this afternoon, I have a lunch meeting after my workout. But anyhow, so in the afternoon I need to plan my next real estate video. So write the script, at least on a high level, and then kind of go from there. So that's today's signal. Then there's a bunch of other little things that I got to take care of, pay bills, send something to my bookkeeper and whatnot. So that's the thing. Not too many things. I was productive this morning. I woke up before 7. Tried to educate myself reading this book. Like I said, came up with an idea for my next mindset video. Hopefully I can record that tomorrow. Recorded one yesterday, actually uploaded or released, published 2 videos yesterday. One on my real estate channel, go check it out. It's about 3 ways how you can make the value go up when it comes to your properties. There are only 3 ways. You buy right, you improve smartly, and you ride the market. That's that. And then I also published a video on this channel about, what was it about? Overthinking. And how I introduced a tool that I use myself that works, guaranteed, at least for me, use of useful type stuff. So I'm trying to create more content on the mindset side too, with the idea of keeping it simple but very actionable. So 1 problem, 1 solution, and 1 tool per video. And I only talk about the stuff that I've done in my life. So this is not some theory bullshit that I read from somebody else or, from a book or whatever. But it's something that I've done myself. And like I said, I just want to pass it on. There's no strings attached. So then you can just subscribe to my content if you like it. If not, then no hard feelings. Do whatever you want. As far as I can say, everybody can do whatever the fuck they want in life. As long as you understand the long-term consequences of your own actions. That to me is the ultimate definition of wisdom. You understand the long-term consequences of your own actions. Do whatever the fuck you want, right? I don't care. I even tell my kids, 19 and 16, almost 20, almost 17, that, look, I've done my part. I can't force you to do anything. If you want to do this or that and ask for my opinion, I'm going to tell you how things are most likely going to shape up or turn out. And then you can still go against my advice if you want, as long as you understand the long-term consequences of those actions. Anyhow, so I'm at the gym. So I'm going to keep this live going, which is my standard nowadays, or norm. I'll let you guys in on the fun. Hi, help yourself. That's hi. Hi, sorry I missed that. I'm gonna pull up my code here. Wait a sec. Here we go. At the gym. Again, gotta respect people's privacy when walking in the locker room. There's usually nobody here, but usually nobody here. I'm gonna disconnect the microphone now. Just use the phone's own mic. There we go. Here we go. At the gym. Getting ready. Just like the case. It's such a small thing, but in the past I had those microphones all over the place. There was a pouch. I don't like that. This is much more convenient. Like I said, little things for a simple guy. I'm gonna try one too. At least we need that. Honestly. Let's see, what are we gonna do today? Upper body workout. So, thinking. Upper body workout, so I'm thinking my right delt, my shoulder has been really messed up lately. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's been, but So I'm hoping that my right chest is in better shape. My delt and the whole right side of my body has been messed up. Why am I here then? It's a good question. Because it's all about push or pivot in life. For me to pivot, to say no, is hard. It's so hard for me to, it's easy for me to push, and it's easy for me to just keep grinding. Why? Well, there's a whole explanation to this. Why did I start training 32 years ago? Because I was an insecure, skinny, weak little boy. And deep down, I'm still the same guy. Real talk. Nobody asked, but that's the reality. So this mentality is crazy, but here's how it works. So in your own mind, you're gonna go back to that same mode, the same physical appearance you can stop all of a sudden. That's what keeps me going. It's an endless source of motivation to me. Do you ever fart? Oh my God. I'm sure we all done that, but I don't think it's something that I don't remember doing it, so to say. But speaking of that, real talk again, if you have your stomach is messed up, having a leg workout or lower body, yeah, it can be tricky, right? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got my intro workout drink mixed. And time to warm up a little. I'm gonna go hang on the bar. We'll go upstairs, make sure that I can get some shoulder mobility back, and be able to hit it hard. It's all about going hard. I don't understand. This is just me, but I don't understand people who come here and don't just stare at their phone. Yeah, I'm staring at my phone, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing a live, but you know what I mean? Sitting there in between sets and just goofing around. Obviously, to each his own, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. If you do something, do it well or don't do it at all. Again. And here's why I say that. Because to me, life is about seeing what I can do at the end of the day. How good can I truly be? Is it really, if I'm at the gym, I want to be a little better every time I'm here. I don't mean stronger. It can be stronger. It could be more reps. It could be better technique, 4 more technique, whatever it is. But why would I do this thing? Spend so much time on this, dedicate all my attention and effort to this if I didn't really want to push myself to the limit and test my true capabilities. When I'm out of time, I wouldn't know how good I truly am. You know what I mean? What am I capable of? Business-wise, fitness-wise, everything that I do. This is my way of looking at it. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hang on the bar and get some mobility back. Stretch my my shoulder, my lats, my back, and then go from there. Okay, so, oh Nico, you retracted your message. So if you guys don't do it, so try hanging on the bar. So do it for at least a minute, maybe preferably 2 minutes. Maybe that was like 60 to 70 seconds, but it's good for your spine. It's good for your shoulder mobility. I do it every time I'm here, especially before my upper body workout, especially now that I've had these nagging shoulder issues. Knock on wood, I haven't had anything really. I've never needed an operation, and structurally my shoulder is sound, but it's this tightness all over the place. Chest, the rear delts, lats mostly, and traps. That, I mean, put my shoulder in an awkward position a little bit, and it cracks and pops and clicks and whatnot, especially at night when I lay on my side. So that's the thing I pay attention to. So yes, I should take a week off maybe or two, but I see a massage therapist every 2 weeks. I stretch and I foam roll. I have a massage ball. I do all of that stuff daily now, just to make sure that I can function at the gym. Yes. But there's always something. My right knee is bothering me right now, but that again is due to quad tightness. So I just have to pay more attention to maintaining, stretching, massaging my quads, but it's hard to do two things at the same time. It's that focus again in life, you know? A little more stretching. Same thing for triceps. It's funny how big the difference is at the gym. Say Monday versus Tuesday or Wednesday. People apparently take weekends off, and then they all come here on Monday. Well, not in the morning typically, but I was here Monday night with my daughter. She went through this, she's actually undergoing therapy for her knee. There was an operation that was done beginning of June. It's a 4-month process pretty much, and I've been training with her, being her personal quote-unquote trainer. Anyhow, that's not the point. The point is that we were here Monday. It was packed. I mean, Monday is always like the worst day to come. I was here yesterday morning too. My brother's wife actually was here, and she wanted me to come and train with her and her 2 friends. So we had a nice a leg workout session. I didn't train myself, but I put them through a pretty intense lower body workout. So we'll see. It would be interesting to hear back today as far as how sore they are. Oh my God, this is stretching well. Man, I grabbed the highest rung on the ladder and just turning my upper body, really feeling that stretch on my side. Crazy. It's my right side that's so much tighter than the left side. It's like almost like having my whole body divided into two parts. The other one feeling normal and the other one's just like so out of fucking place. Hanging on the bar again. Let's do this for at least 60 seconds. How many seconds was that? I have no idea. Roughly a minute, maybe a little longer. You know what I found in my freaking drink? Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. You know, one of those freaking moisture removers. Dear God. That's how much I was paying attention this morning. Just scooped up some amino acid or carb powder from my containers, and there was like one of these. What are these called? The moisture do not eat, throw away. You know, they kind of like remove moisture from the military background, Mr. California. No, I don't. What's my background? Business, training wise. No, yeah, I had a corporate life, a corporate job for 10 years, and then I became an entrepreneur. Started my first business when I lived in California, Mr. California, in San Diego. My first real estate company. I had done real estate on the side for many, many years, and then now I'm back in Europe. I was born and raised here. I'm a dual citizen, but no, I mean, I did go to the military here in Finland, where I'm right now. It's mandatory, the service, so yes, in that sense, military background, but not like I believe the way you mean it. So I was never a paid soldier. No. Not my thing though. respect to you if that's your thing, but not mine. It's a different thing when you grow up in a country where that's mandatory. So it's people. It's, by the way, funny. Speaking of mandatory, sidetracked about military, but this was crazy. The statistic about men. It's supposed to be mandatory, right? But roughly 60% of all the 18, 19-year-olds go to the military in Finland. So many of them get released. You know, they get the so-called C qualification. What that means is that you're basically discharged, what's the right word, or you don't have to attend until there's, I mean, if there was a war, then it would be a different thing, but 60%, mostly mental issues, right? Yes, 60% of the men go. My son just finished his military service this June. Before you ask, it's anywhere between 6 and 12 months, the mandatory part. When I went, it was between 8 and 11 months. This stretch is crazy good. I mean, for your biceps, front delts, and also for your chest. What I just did, you grab a rung that's pretty high and use the straps just to make sure that you don't lose grip. Then just lean forward and down, and it's just unreal. I need this. I'm gonna do one more of those, and then I'm ready to go. But speaking of this, still, imagine this was in my bottle. And it's not just, I mean, because the opening is pretty big. I would have just swallowed this. Man. Crazy. Fuck. Yeah, so one more stretch, and then I'm ready to go. I think I'm going to start with seated cable row. The machine they have here is really good. Now it's actually occupied, but I'm probably going to do that first, followed by a chest press machine. I'm going to go a little easier when it comes to my chest today, so probably just one exercise. This is my upper body workout, so we'll see. And then after that, I could do pull-ups. I'm thinking I could do that today. Let's see. And then we'll see. We'll improvise after that. But I think seated cable row it's one of my favorite exercises from the back. Maybe we could do bent over rows as well. Well, that's another possibility. Maybe actually do that. Let's see if there's still somebody there when I'm done. Okay, one more stretch. good. Okay, don't need the straps anymore. I'm probably gonna go downstairs and do the bent over row. It's a harder exercise, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. Well, not sure how many of you have been there before or been following or watching these lives in the past, but I think I'm gonna go downstairs and do the bent over row. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, it's still occupied, that thing. Most of the people on their phones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not disrespecting anybody else. You can do whatever you want, but if you're here to get results, you got to keep your mind in the game, your head in the game. And I don't just, where I'm coming from, it's not really possible unless you have all your focus in one thing. But again, just my way of looking at it. Just my way of looking at it. Let's go over here. I'm actually gonna do, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to lower this a little bit. So I'm gonna get a little bench, like a box. I'm gonna get a box. This is how I do these. So I have a box. That's fine. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit. One of my favorite exercises. I stay really low. And then try to control the movement that way. You can do it both ways. Palms down, palms up. I alternate. So. Turn the camera here for a little bit. I'm gonna use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here we go. Quick bathroom break. Okay. So we're gonna warm up a little. What are we doing? Bent over row. Yeah, so one more warm up, and then I'm gonna do the real deal. 1 to 2 working sets for exercise. With this one, I don't know yet. Let's see how it feels. I'm gonna try to keep it very controlled. What that means is that I stay low. You see I'm standing on this platform, elevated, so that I can take the bar all the way down, feel the stretch, and then not swing my upper body too far up, so to say, not getting the momentum. There's a little bit of a swing. You can't just like hold your upper body upright. I mean, not upright, I'm sorry. Just like completely without moving it at all, because I think you get a better stretch, you get a better squeeze by doing a little bit of that movement, so your knees are just like, they're like the shock absorbers, like the suspension in this case. So you can go all the way down, and that's why I'm standing on this platform, and then pulling all the way up without coming so far up with my upper body. Looks like a hitman. Imagine very experienced military background. People tell me that a lot, that I look like a hitman. There's this lady I dated for a little while, and she told me that I look like a successful mass murderer. Yeah. I'm not, but yeah, I get that a lot, especially when I travel, which I do a lot, but especially when I travel, people tell me that a lot, that I look like a local mafia guy, organized crime. That's a compliment she gave you, I think. Thank you. I think so too, but yeah, I'm not, I look scary. Yeah, I know that, but I have a lot of empathy for people. I know I care a lot, but yes, I might come across someone who just doesn't care. But I like it that way, actually, because believe it or not, it's like there's very few people who come and approach me and try to vent their frustration or give me a hard time or bullshit me because of that. Maybe, I don't know. But so another warm-up set. Clips on. Feels pretty good. So here's the dilemma. If I go, that was 80 kilos, that's what? How much is this? 45s, 25s, 70, fuck, 140, 205, right? So if I go 225, 100 kilos, I might not be able to get 10 reps. If I go 90 kilos, which is like what? Give or take. Something else. No, 205 is 90 kilos. Whatever. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll just do 2 sets today. Yeah, we'll just go. I don't know. We'll see how it feels. I'm gonna go probably. I'm gonna do 90 kilos now. Yeah, so we'll see. This is the first working set, so I'm shooting for 10 reps, and we'll see. If it feels okay, I might go high. I might go heavier, do another working set, but usually I just do 1, max 2, but we'll see how this feels. Pretty hot. Hey, Pit. Okay, we're ready? Let's go. How the fuck? Come on. Okay, that was 11. For half a second I was thinking about doing 12, but it was heavy. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Adding 10 kilos, 20 pounds, it's gonna be, I'll probably get 5 reps, which in this exercise is borderline too few, which then means that keeping that proper form and technique is gonna get harder. So that's it. I'm gonna move on. Bent over row. First exercise of my upper body workout today. Now I'm still wondering, or thinking if I should go back upstairs and do chest press machine.
probably do that. We'll see. Man, that felt heavy. Well, just re-rack your weights. Drives me fucking nuts when people don't do it. Unreal. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Oh, the freaking bench still. The box. Okay, here we go. I don't know what these other people are thinking about my lives here, but not that it matters one bit, but I think it's only about time only a matter of time before somebody comes and tells me that I can't record here, but we'll cross that bridge when we have to. Why couldn't I? If I don't record or reveal anybody else's identity, right? Isn't that the thing? I think so. Somebody smarter than me can tell me. Okay, here's the machine. I like this. Gym 80. It's a German brand. They make really good equipment. This gym in Spain where I train at when I'm there. I'm going now in November for a month. It's called Oxygen Gym. It's between Marbella and Fuengirola. Anyhow, they have they only have equipment from 3 different manufacturers. So Cybex, Hammer Strength, and Gym 80. And those of you who have been training for a while, you know that these are really quality brands. So like their outdoor gym is just only Gym 80. So it's a great place to train. I really look forward to that. A little over a month when I get to be there. So, okay, so what are we doing here? We are doing, I'm gonna elevate this a little. I have a pretty narrow grip here. I don't like the wide, I like the kind of more narrow. It's my triceps too. Go a little higher with the seat. Here we go. I like this machine a lot. I always try to go full range of motion. Everything that I do, especially here, just so all the way down. I get that stretch. So that's important. few more warm-up sets. And we'll see how this feels. With some of the machines, there's always that debate about free weights versus machines. And I mean, to me, there is no right or wrong. Obviously, I prefer free weights if I can, especially back exercises nowadays. I don't use machines that much. Lat pull down is probably the only one, and seated cable row. Other than that, I just do deadlifts, bent over rows, pull-ups, and stuff like that. Tuutte siihen. Ja vapaasti. Aika antaa, kun tuon häiritään.
Voi vaan niin kovaa, että painaa sitä rankoa itseään vastaan, että pystyy. Ja hankin pari ja liittaa väliin. Ja liittaa väliin. Se rupeaa irtomaan tuolta. Tosiaan niin ei pysäytys.
Let's go.
Vaan kunnon niin veto. Ja vedät koko ajan rankoa asti. Niin saadaan se loppuun.
Jep. That was 10. That's it. I'm gonna do just one because of my chest being a little, quote unquote, a little tight. That was a good set. Felt better than I expected. So what I was thinking of doing now is do some pull-ups, chin-ups or pull-ups. We'll see. Maybe underhand. Yeah, that would be good. Short and sweet. I'm going to do one, max 2 sets until failure. That's all you need, especially if you're an experienced trainer. And me, when I train the same muscles twice a week, I got to be really super careful with recovery. And of course, I'm not 20 anymore. That's another factor. But the more experienced you are, the better your mind-muscle connection is. And that allows you to get a lot more out of that one set compared to somebody who just started. So I think that's just a point, that we should never directly copy anybody else's workout routines. First of all, we're all different as far as what exercises work best for you, what kind of training style. I've always been a big fan of high intensity, relatively low volume. I'm not against higher volume either, but then I would have to change my, like that particular set. That was really, I could not have done 11. So that 10 was my absolute max. If I wanted to do 3 or 4 sets, it would make no sense for me to push every single set until failure. Then I would leave, I would say, anywhere between 2 and 3 reps in reserve. So that way I would basically, well, I don't know if it's the same stimulus, but well, overtraining is an overused term. I think it's really hard to overtrain in a sense, but you can train too much so that impacts your recovery in a negative way. So you just need enough stimulus so that you take the muscles until failure, I think, how I look at it, and then you move on to the next one. I think it's, if I do 2 separate exercises for my back, let's say today I did bent over rows first, and then I'm gonna do pull-ups and chin-ups next. So instead of doing 2 or 3 sets downstairs where I did bent over rows, I'd much rather do just one really hard set and then move on to the next one, because mentally it's easier to get everything out of your system using that one set versus then just like keep banging it. I don't know if you guys have noticed that if you do really good set until failure, it's hard to motivate yourself. It's hard to get everything out of your muscles for the second set. So that's really my theory behind it. There's no science. It's just, you know, what works for me. I might go downstairs and do the pull-ups there. A bit less traffic, less people. That was a good set. That's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and go here and see how I can place this camera. We'll see. Figure something out. I'll just do it like this. Let's do it like this. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. That was 10. That's hard. Fuck. I'm gonna do another set. Do it this way. And that's for my back today. And after that, what do I do? Some delts. I'm thinking. would be good to get some questions from you guys. Anything that's on your mind. 9 people online. I'm sure there's something on your mind. Go ahead, shoot. I might not be able to answer in a satisfactory way, but I'm sure I have an opinion. People left when I said that. That's okay. You don't need to ask anything. Just teasing. Oh my God. If I get a bigger audience in the future, it would be good actually for people to. This would be really fun. So I would announce the live beforehand, which I haven't been doing lately. So I would announce the live beforehand saying that, okay, I'm gonna do a lower body workout or whatever, upper body. And then people could, I would say, okay, I'm gonna do 5 or 6 exercises, let's say for my legs. And then you guys could decide what I do. Which exercises, that would be fun. Assuming, of course, we have the equipment. When I go to Spain, I'm gonna obviously run these lives there too. It's gonna be so much fun because that gym is awesome. Unreal. Let's see what I'm gonna do for my delts. I think I'm gonna do lateral raise with the cable crossover machine. I think I'm gonna do that instead of just doing maybe a superset with a dumbbell shoulder press, like use lighter weights. That would be one. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. I think that would be good. I would love to do another chest exercise, but I'm just wondering if that's a bad idea. Maybe I could do just something lighter. I would do incline dumbbell press. Just thinking out loud here. Thinking out loud here. Okay, here we go. One more set of pull-ups. Different grip. More narrow. I did 10. I'm guessing I'm getting anywhere between 7 and 8 now.